There is always a calm before the storm, but then so is there another calm after the storm.
So Justin Bieber is taking the mic, and this time he's telling the world everything from the horrid reality he had to put up with under Diddy's care to learning that his freak-off tapes were sold to the highest bid. For years there have been speculations about the young singer suffering at Diddy's hands. And though it didn't seem like Justin would ever talk about his experiences, he has finally gathered the courage now. However, with Diddy's recent arrest, it didn't seem like the singer had much of a choice, since the truth was expected to come out during the trial. Still, he's simply trying to take control of the narrative. Just what truth did Justin reveal? And does he have proof of what Diddy did to him? Here's everything we know. This is a white party. This is a white party. This is a P. Diddy white party. Shut Justin Bieber's horrid trauma. So Justin didn't exactly sign with Diddy during the start of his career. He was signed to Usher instead, who brought him to Diddy allegedly, which is why a lot of fans have been on Usher's case for continuing the cycle of mistreatment. It all started when talent agent Scooter Braun came across a video of Justin singing a now cover on YouTube in 2007. He thought the young boy had potential, so he reached out to his mother, Patty Mallette. Now, Patty had no intention of sending her son away. As a single mom, she had the responsibility of looking after Justin on her own, and she wasn't about to mess it up by trusting some singers with his care. However, Scooter was persistent. This should have been the first warning sign. Eventually, Patty gave in, and the next thing 13-year-old Justin knew, he was on a plane to Atlanta, recording demo tapes with a scooter. A week later, Justin was singing for Usher, and he became an instant fan. In the end, Justin signed with Raymond Brun Media Group, a joint venture between Braun and Usher, and this is where things went wrong. To be fair, Justin wasn't sent to Diddy's infamous flavor camp, but Jaguar Wright claims Diddy did have his eyes on him, and Usher made sure his mentor.
But you got custody of him first. Diddy had already tried. They wouldn't let him. Actually, someone made reference to the fact that Diddy trying to get at Bieber the way he was trying to get at Bieber was looking a little predatory. And then Usher came in, discovered it, and managed him, and got custody of him, and promised to look after him. And then he sent him to the diddler.
And it seems like she's right on the nose with her accusations. With the Diddy allegations coming to light, fans managed to uncover some seriously disturbing footage documenting the weird interactions between him and the young singer back in 2009, when Justin was only 15 and Diddy was 40. They spent 48 hours together, and Justin uploaded a vlog online. Justin, he's in. You ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives. The video left fans all kinds of disturbed, especially when Diddy said he couldn't talk about what the two of them were planning to do. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. I have been given custody of him. He signed the Usher. Signed the Usher, though Justin was only with Diddy for 48 hours. It seems like he traumatized him for life, because the next time these two got together for a video, Justin looked spooked. Back in 2010, Diddy stopped by Justin's recording studio for a quick chat, and he grilled the singer about not staying in touch. Fans thought it was weird that a 41-year-old wanted to text a 16-year-old, starting to act different. You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out. Well, you haven't. You try to get in contact with me, through all my partners and whatnot, but you never really got my number. So right, okay, number, yes, I will give you my phone number. Even worse, Justin seems to have a long way to go in repairing the harm that Diddy caused, having dedicated a significant portion of his adolescence to the endeavor. After a video of Justin Timberlake featuring Trey Songz and Odell Beckham Jr. surfaced online, fans became very suspicious. Although they couldn't quite make out what was happening in the video, they couldn't get rid of the feeling that it was extremely inappropriate and something you'd only see at a doggy party. Jaguar Wright confirmed their suspicions.
And then I think about that really disturbing footage of Bieber, Odell Beckham, and Trey Songz.
Yes.
And Trey's literally sitting there playing Lookout.
playing lookout as Justin Bieber goes down on Odell.
The boy came up with his mouth wet.
Mouth wet.
What?
Dribbling. Now what they're gonna try to say is, no, Justin Bieber was just doing a line of coke. No, he didn't mess with his nose when he came
was
up.
doing a line of coke with his mouth.
Justin Bieber's journey through fame has been nothing short of turbulent, and it's easy to understand why he might struggle with fully escaping the lifestyle he was once immersed in. Blaming him for his past choices doesn't acknowledge the complex reality of his life. After all, he was exposed to the pitfalls and excesses of the celebrity world from a very young age. The pressures that come with living under the spotlight can be overwhelming, especially for someone so young and impressionable. A significant part of him likely still wrestles with the challenge of leaving that world behind, a world where fame, rapid living, and substance abuse were a part of his everyday reality. To suggest that overcoming this lifestyle should be simple is to ignore the depth of his struggles with addiction. Justin's openness about his substance abuse showed how it shaped him. He once admitted in an interview that he went through a period where he was sipping lean, popping pills, doing Molly, and experimenting with mushrooms. For him, these substances were more than just a way to have fun, they were a means to escape the overwhelming pressures and anxieties that came with his life in the public eye, his fame, his success. And the immense pressure to maintain his image created a perfect storm that led him down a dark path. Many believe that Justin's exposure to this lifestyle was not entirely by his own choosing but rather a consequence of the people he was surrounded by at the time. Music mogul Diddy has often been at the center of these conversations. He has been accused of creating environments that normalize substance use, even mixing illegal substances into drinks at the parties he hosted. Imagine being a young artist like Justin, surrounded by industry veterans at glamorous events where saying no might not feel like an option. The lure of joining the powerful and successful can be overwhelming, and at that age, he wouldn't have known to be cautious. One particularly disturbing incident stands out: a video of Diddy and rapper The Game seemingly pressuring a very young Justin to drink alcohol at a party. The footage shows Justin, who appears almost incapacitated, being told to drink up while the crowd cheers on and wishes him a happy birthday. The look on his face suggests discomfort and hesitation, but in that moment he was just another kid trying to navigate a world where partying and excess were seen as rites of passage. It's heartbreaking to think how such experiences might have influenced his choices in those formative years, steering him toward a path he later came to regret. However, there's a brighter side to Justin's story, one of growth, redemption, and resilience. Over the years, he has become increasingly vocal about the importance of mental health, and he's dedicated himself to making positive changes in his life. He's worked hard to get sober and confront his demons, shedding the layers of his past that once seemed impossible to escape. More importantly, Justin has made it his mission to help protect other young artists in the industry, hoping to spare them the pain and trauma that he endured. In 2020, during an emotional interview with DJ Zane Lowe, Justin opened up about his desire to protect rising star Billie Eilish from the harsh realities of fame. As he spoke, you could see the raw emotion in his eyes, a reflection of his own painful memories and the lessons he learned the difficult way. Many viewers felt that this was a moment of genuine vulnerability. It wasn't just a performance for the cameras, but an honest expression of his trauma. Justin was reliving the moments that broke him down, but instead of letting those experiences define him negatively, he was channeling them into a mission to help others. This commitment to supporting younger artists and raising awareness about the dangers of substance abuse marks a significant shift in Justin's life. It shows that he's not just learning from his mistakes but also using his platform to make a difference in the lives of others. His journey from a troubled youth struggling with addiction to a more grounded individual advocating for mental health and protection of young talent is a testament to his resilience. He's grown from someone who was once lost in the chaos of fame to a person who sees through its facade and understands the importance of genuine care and support. Justin Bieber's story is not just one of personal transformation, it's also about using his experiences to pave a better path for those who come after him. His efforts to break the cycle of exploitation in the music industry are proof that, despite his past, he's committed to making a positive impact. His journey reminds us all that while the road to redemption is rarely straightforward, it is always possible with courage, awareness, and the willingness to change.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, you know, telling me they love me and, you know, just turn their back on you in a second. So if she ever needs me, I'm gonna be here for her. But yeah, just protecting those moments, because people take for granted encounters, and I just want to protect her, you know? I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody. Yeah, if she ever needs me.
And it seems that Justin has been experiencing these experiences often. More recently, the singer caused controversy when he posted a few videos of himself sobbing to Instagram. Many fans assumed that there might be an issue at Diddy's house, but after some more online research, detectives came to the conclusion that it might have something to do with the raid on Diddy's house, as the videos were posted in April, a few days after the raid. Then, there were rumors that the feds had obtained the freak-off tapes during the raid, which could have upset Justin, who was already dealing with his devastating trauma. Justin recently had to stomach a gut-wrenching truth. Apparently, Diddy made millions from his freak-off tapes. According to a recent report from News Nation, the former music mogul was in the business of recording and selling these tapes, and he did it to everyone. As per the report, a huge female artist was also involved in his explicit acts that were recorded at his Atlanta home. Ariel Mitchell, a prominent attorney representing a well-known but anonymous client, recently made shocking allegations about a high-profile incident that has Hollywood buzzing. According to Mitchell, tapes have been circulating around the entertainment industry, showing some highly controversial footage involving her client. These tapes are reportedly being shopped to the highest bidder, with people in Hollywood quietly discussing their contents. Mitchell specifically mentioned a tape featuring her client in an incident that allegedly took place in the Atlanta home of a powerful figure in the music industry. While discussing the leaked tape, Mitchell noted that the individual in question appears uninterested in its distribution, almost as if they believe they have nothing to worry about. "I can tell the video was blank," Mitchell said, implying that while the physical evidence may not be entirely clear, the impact on her client was anything but insignificant. This revelation has sent shockwaves through the industry, raising questions about who the anonymous female star might be and what the full extent of these recordings entails. The backstory that Ariel Mitchell revealed makes these allegations even more disturbing. Is the backstory that Ariel Mitchell revealed. She claimed that her client was sexually violated by none other than Sean Diddy Combs in 2018. According to Mitchell, Diddy allegedly spiked her client's drink with an unknown substance, rendering her unable to move or defend herself. Once she was in this incapacitated state, he reportedly invited another male into the room to join in while he stood by and watched. The horrific details of this incident paint a picture of a night that took a terrifying turn, all while the victim was powerless to stop what was happening to her. One of the most startling aspects of this case is the victim's identity. Although her name remains undisclosed for now, her lawyer did drop a significant hint stating that she is even more high-profile than Diddy himself. This bombshell detail raises the stakes considerably, suggesting that if such a violation happens to someone with her level of influence and visibility, it could happen to anyone. It has led to mounting speculation about whether other tapes, possibly involving other celebrities like Justin Bieber, have also been compromised or leaked without their knowledge. Following these allegations, there has been a renewed focus on Justin Bieber's behavior and actions over the years. Fans and observers alike have begun re-examining his past, his moments of vulnerability, and his seemingly erratic behavior with a new perspective. Many now believe that Justin may have been trying to communicate his trauma to the world, hinting at the emotional scars left by his own encounters within the industry. These revelations suggest that his struggles may have been more than just the fallout from addiction or the pressures of fame. They might have been tied to a darker reality involving manipulation and exploitation by powerful figures. For years, Justin's actions were dismissed as those of a troubled young star who couldn't handle the pressures of fame. However, this new information has people looking back at his interviews, his emotional outbursts, and his occasional breakdowns with a different lens. Was he trying to tell us more than we realized? Did his public battles with anxiety, depression, and substance abuse stem from something far more insidious than just the stress of the spotlight? Fans are now beginning to connect the dots, understanding that Justin's cries for help may have been about much more than what he ever let on. The resurfacing of these rumors and allegations involving Diddy has created a ripple effect, prompting many to wonder if Justin Bieber's attempts to share his truth were stifled or overshadowed by the powerful forces in the industry. If even a high-profile figure like the anonymous star represented by Ariel Mitchell fell victim to such heinous acts, the likelihood that Justin also experienced similar events grows even stronger. These revelations cast a dark shadow over the industry, exposing a culture where the vulnerable are preyed upon and secrets are buried deep to protect the powerful. This isn't just a matter of celebrity gossip, it's about the deeply ingrained issues within the entertainment world that enable this kind of behavior to continue unchecked. It speaks to a culture that often silences victims, forcing them to either live with their trauma in silence or risk everything to bring their abusers to light. For Justin Bieber and others like him, this moment of reckoning could be a turning point, where the truth finally sees the light of day and the cycle of abuse is exposed for all to see. As the industry braces for the fallout from these revelations, the hope is that this is the beginning of a larger movement towards accountability and justice. The courage of individuals like Ariel Mitchell's client, and possibly even Justin himself, may finally help bring about the changes that are so desperately needed. Their stories are not just about personal pain and betrayal, they are about shining a light on the systemic issues that have allowed these abuses to persist in the shadows for far too long. HJG. The 2020 music video for Clues, including the song Yummy, has garnered a lot of attention. A TikToker examined the film and brought up some intriguing things. The video opens with Justin sitting down at a table with some Hollywood elite while a group of kids play instruments in the background. According to TikToker, the sandwich in front of the singer represents Justin losing his innocence. It looks like a fort, with a large red cherry behind it. One thing I want you to notice, though, is how the bread is arranged in this sandwich. This is a better image of the sandwich, so let me explain. The bread is arranged like a shield. If you look closely, you can see that there is a cherry there, so the bread is positioned to protect the cherry. Some believe that Justin was teasing attendees at Diddy's well-known white parties, where they were given fruit at some point in the video. The sandwich is rotated so that it nearly resembles a face, suggesting that Justin has been tainted by people seated nearby. Here's a closer look at the sandwich. It resembles a face with a tongue protruding like a pickle, olives on it, and a black cherry that might be rotten. Several scenes later, the lights go out, and a number of women jump out and start dancing to the music. It's clear what Justin is trying to convey here, but the most worrying part happened toward the end of the video, when viewers noticed that one of the child dancers from earlier had thrown their dress on the ground. This red outfit matches the one the young girl playing an instrument wore in the beginning, suggesting she's gone. Just to refresh your memory, this is the girl from earlier, and her face isn't that of an adult. It's also intriguing that she's a musician in this scenario. Finally, a picture of Justin's baby face on a plate sealed the deal for the TikToker. Justin's baby face on the clean plate is so adorable that I can't even express how sad it makes me that he's been screaming this for so long. The TikTok went viral, and most fans appear to agree with the explanation. Since Justin's trauma came to light, fans have been waiting for him to speak up. However, according to one insider, the pop singer won't be speaking up, at least not right now.